No worries. I don't know
Ahoy!
if
Ahoy, Captain.
yeah, hi Cap. Right, I think we're live. As usual, my internet's going to be messing me about. Or this I'm not sure it's the internet or just this laptop, but I think we're live now. Yeah, we're live now. We're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, people on various
Okay.
channels. Hello, Grey Maniacs and Nar Maniacs and Ray Maniacs.
Oh, we're all men today.
It's a very, very, very manly stream. Very manly.
Day.
All right, I'm kicking off. So box 20. I'm going through box 20 today. Let's see if I can put myself in the big screen and start
quick.
going.
That was very quick.
Right, so first off, I've got the Sumerian Red Nails. So this is a recent Conan story. I've got this set aside for Boob Week. When Boob Week comes up, those yeah, he's got a mighty soul, but she's got massive boobzookas. You know what I mean? She's going to win any fight between them two, I'm sure. She's got weapons of mass distraction. And then we got the Sumerian Queen of the Black Coast.
You got boob ready today.
Yeah, so far so good. Belit is a bit more athletic in her appendages, in her chesticles, as we call them. Right. Well, this is a pretty mixed box, if I recall. It's stuffed to the brown. It's really stuffed as well. Right. So we've got a little bit of bronzy marble of Omega the Unknown.
Omega
the Unknown. I need one more of these to finish my run, and then I can read them. So I've got 1, 2. I think it's only one more I need. It might be 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many is in that issue?
I think there's 9 in the run. I think 6. It's about 9. And number 8 I've got. So I think I just need 7 and 9. I think to finish off the run.
And Grey Man, remember they're right here.
Oh, you got them for me there, didn't you? I thought
they're in your pile.
Excellent. So that's complete. Once I get that, it's complete. Right, this is a bit of DC Bronze Age Steel, and this is cool because this was another run that was completed by someone in the community. Completed it for me. I had, I think, 5 of them, and then Ranger Sly sent me the 5th one that I needed, I believe.
In Compton, how are you, sir?
Yeah, number 5 he sent me, and complete with a nice letter that he sent me as well. I won't read it out again, but it's alluded to Daffy Duck. My favourite, Daffy Duck.
How many books is that one to complete?
That was only 5 in that one, but I finished that one now.
Oh.
Yeah, Ranger Sly sent me the last one that I needed. This is another one that I need a comic for. I think it's a 6-parter. And I need I think it's a 5-part. And I need number 5. I've not seen it yet, but it's Iron Maiden: Legacy of the Beast. Bit of heavy metal for you. Number 4. I know you like Kiss, Narman. You like Iron Maiden as well.
Yeah, I like Iron Maiden.
Yeah. They're local to me because Steve Harris used to live in Leytonstone, which is where I live. So Steve Harris used to live in Leytonstone, and their first gig is a pub down the road. We have metal gigs at nowadays. My mates put on gigs there once a month, kind of thing.
They perform at a pub.
Well, this is the one that it's a new 52 run. And I saw them going cheap, and I'm sure I could pick them up cheaply when I see them. But it's World's Finest, but it's Huntress Power Girl World's Finest. I'm just waiting to find them. I'm sure I can get them cheap. Like, they're not like this new 52. They're not going to cost much, are they? But it's just a matter of seeing them in the wild. So I've got number 2, number 3, Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. There's Huntress getting her butt kicked by Robin. Yeah, this is box 20, Jambo. If you want to come in and share some comics as well, mate, let me know. I'll send you the link. Or Cappy, come on. Number 10. Number 16. So I haven't got that many of these. But I thought I'd be able to find them a lot easier, but they don't seem to come up that often. 19, 20, but I'm sure I'll find them all eventually for cheap.
I think I have a first appearance of a Huntress somewhere.
There's been a few Huntress though, isn't there? There's the Silver Age one, who was actually the Earth 2 Huntress, I think was the daughter of was it Catwoman and Batman, maybe? I think it was in Earth 2. And then there was the new Huntress who come around in the 80s. Helena Belladini or something like that. Who was the daughter of a mob boss.
And Jimbo Comics cannot make it, looks like.
That's no problem. Oh, is this World's Finest based in Earth 2 then, Paolo? Paolo says it's DC's bad attempts at bringing back Earth 2. So are these Earth 2 Power Girl and Huntress? Spoiler alert. Okay, interesting. And there's a Future's End. I don't know, some kind of annual or one shot or something. It's got a what do you call it? It's got a one of them movie things.
I'm totally lost on Future's End, New 52, all those stuff.
Oh yeah, it gets confusing. Jambo's still working. Right, let's finish up with this run because I've actually got one on the comic book sales. Let's finish up with this run. This is kind of basically this box is lots of stuff that I'm working on. So a lot of it is stuff I'm working on. And I'm trying to get this 12 issue, the most recent Metal Men as well, because I do like a bit of Metal Men. So I think I've got one more to go on this one. I think then I can read it. So 1, 2, 3. Can't go wrong with the Metal Men. It was a post-New 52 Earth 2 that had started with Darkseid's forces having already destroyed the Earth. Power Girl and Huntress were accidentally exiled to normal Earth. Okay. Interesting. But you say it wasn't much good then, by the stuff from what you were saying earlier on. Is Platina putting some lipstick on?
Flip that side again. No, let me look at the other comic right there. She has a love. What is that? They look like they all have a Superman sign on it.
No, they've got their own symbols though. I think there's P for platinum, and maybe the other ones are like atomic symbols for the type of. I'm not too sure to be honest. Maybe those are atomic symbols. I don't know. They have got some kind of symbols on their chest. She just got P for platinum.
Yeah.
So is it like some kind of scientific symbol for what the metals are? Maybe. Hi, Kenneth.
Hey, Kenneth.
Oh, looks like Chemo's back. Oop. Right, number 9. This is Brian Boland by the looks of it. Brian Boland cover. Yep, Brian Boland. The 9. Right, number 10 and number 11 I'm missing. And then we have number 12. Oh, what happened to Ray?
What happened to Ray?
No, I didn't notice him disappearing. He's gone.
I was looking at your books.
Yeah, he must have just suddenly disappeared. I didn't see him go. Oh, he's back. He's coming back anyway. I'll give you a chance to show a few of your comics, mate. Have you built anything recently?
Well, I'm just gonna show off my books from Random Box.
Yeah, cool. Go for it.
Oh wait, before I do that, you wanna see my Lois Lane books? I guess.
What book's that?
Lois Lane books.
Lois Lane. Oh yeah, why not? Yeah, always up for some Lois Lane. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm actually going to make a video including that one. I've actually made a video for my Patreons with a story from that one.
Nice.
The actual lead story.
Mhm.
I did like a bonus Patreon video for people who support me on Patreon, and I did a story from that one, and I'll actually make it into a longer video about bigamy in Silver Age DC Comics, because that one, the main story. Have you read the lead story in that one?
No, I haven't yet.
Lois is going to become wife number 10 for the guy in there. So I'm sorry for spoilers. So I couldn't. And then there's a Jimmy Olsen story that's like that as well. And also I found a mention of it in a letters page as well. Somebody said, why doesn't in letters page? Someone says, why doesn't Superman marry Lois Lane and Lana Lang?
Merog is here. He's in DC now.
Hey mate.
Hello
Another Lois Lane cover.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
This is from my marriage pile.
Oh yeah, of course. There's quite a few marriage ones in Lois, isn't there? Yeah. She does look fine in a wedding dress. I could quite cry myself seeing her in a wedding dress.
I think I'm gonna do a little Superman is the bully show someday, where he's bullying everybody, you know.
Yeah, I know, that's so easy. We did jerk covers on Cover Slingers once, and most of them was Superman being a jerk.
Yeah.
So I did quite a few of Superman being a jerk on that week. Is she getting married in the Batmobile?
Yeah, look at that.
It's a red Batmobile.
Look at all that stuff going on.
That's cool. I like that.
Look at all the dog.
Oh, is that one? What's wrong with this cover? That's right. I have seen that somewhere before. What's wrong with this cover? Yeah, they're in a red Batmobile. That's wrong.
What's wrong with this cover? Supergirl is have and what is the candy thing? What is?
I don't know.
That's fun. Can you guys if anybody in the chat want to see what's wrong with this cover?
Let's see if I can make you in the bigger screen. If it'll work. Let's try to put you in the full screen, but it's going a bit slow. Here we go. It's coming up now. So you got Bizarro, got Streaky the Wonder Cat, Super Cat. Well, what is she throwing at him instead of confetti? I can't make it out.
Why has Supergirl got an S on the back of her shirt?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no cape.
What is that little thing in here?
I don't know. She's got something on her. I can't see what it says. It's a name tag or something, isn't it?
24K. What is it?
Not 24K on Kryptonite, is it? Is
Maybe
it 24K Kryptonite? Because that would steal all her powers if it was. Gold K destroys Kryptonian superpowers.
Argo City or bust? What's Argo City?
Argo City. Argo City. Where's Argo City in DC? I don't remember that. It sounds familiar, but Argo City. Is that supposed to be the Kryptonian man, or is that the green guy? Is that supposed to be the Kryptonian man?
I like him. Bizarro saying I like Superman.
Oh, right. Me hate Superman. It should be, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's a little bit of Silver Age crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Chop and Drop. Oh, that comic will be on my shelf video this week. Not sure which one he means, but
What did he say?
he said that comic will be on my shelf video this week.
More Lois Lane.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I like her in 1960s getup. More Lois Lane.
Yeah,
I love that 1960s look, man.
I know. I love the fashion on the Lois Lane comics. It's like, just she looks so. You can tell the eras just by looking at her, can't you? It's just so obvious. Like you can see the 70s style, you can see the 50s, 60s style. It's just so.
I love this cover, man. This is awesome.
Yeah. That's not the only one I've ever in a spacesuit either. In the Lois Lane one, there's another one I think I used for a jerk cover where Superman is rupturing her oxygen pipe.
Oh yeah,
he's tearing off her oxygen pipe.
I guess this one's okay.
Oh yeah, Superboy. Giant. You can't go wrong with a giant ape. Pretty sure I've got that one.
Yeah.
I do like my Superboys as well. Superboy is a little bit more attainable, actually. So they're not quite as expensive as some of the other ones. Yeah. Got that one.
Fantastic. Show me where that soul is pointing at.
I've got to find some Damsel in Distress covers. You want to come on Slingers again this weekend, Ray? I think there's a spot. Are you busy?
What's the theme?
Damsels in Distress.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Did you feel the spot?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll let you know. There's another spot. Are you free? No, are you seeing Roger on Saturday? Or are you free this weekend?
Yeah, I'll be able to do it if you.
All right. If anyone else pulls out, then I'll let you know because I'm not 100% sure if Roscoe's going to be on or not. So I'll let you know if there's another spot available.
I'll let Ray go on. I'm going to look for a book to show up.
All right, Ray. What are you going to show us today then? Let's put you in the big screen.
We're gonna go with Marvel's greatest comics.
Okie doke.
A lot of reprints.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hey, chop and drop.
Number 31.
Featuring it. They're quite. You can get caught out with them because they use the same old covers, don't they? Sometimes if you don't notice the Marvel's greatest comics at the top, you think it's the original or something if you're not careful.
Huh?
The Doom.
It's easy to make a mistake.
These are all reprints.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're all reprints ones, yeah. Well, that was more obvious because it's Marvel's greatest comics is in bigger letters.
I don't mind. I don't mind the reprints.
No, exactly. A good way of getting
Didn't know it when I was a kid, you know? I just bought these off the rack.
Right.
I thought the covers were awesome.
They are good. Dr. Doom. There's an echo in Dr. Doom's name.
Ooh. That's a cool looking one.
Oh, yeah.
Cover.
Eye cover. Yep. True.
I was staying out. I love this cover with the Silver Surfer and the thing.
Yeah, fighting the Thing.
Yeah.
Some great battles.
Like Jack Kirby.
For a good guy, he's getting into quite a lot of fights with other good guys, old Silver Surfer, isn't he? He's conflicted with quite a lot of other Marvel characters. Sandman.
Sandman cannot handle all Fantastic by himself.
Yeah, Sandman, Invisible Woman could just put a big force field sphere around him, couldn't she? And just like throw him in prison.
Or Human Torch will just make a glass out of him and break it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. He wouldn't. Actually, I think I saw. I think it's like the second Sandman appearance or something. Quite an early Sandman appearance. He's fighting Human Torch, and he's using the sand to snuff out his flames. You know, like fire extinguisher. You put sand on a flame and it goes out.
If I were Human Torch, I would just turn him into glass.
Yeah. No, there was no flea market this way. It was washed out again, Roger. Ray's flea market hunt was demolished by the weather. Once again, the weather was not his friend.
Nope, and it's not going to be next weekend either.
What is it? Is it scheduled to rain again?
Yep.
Ah.
Tim.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna fool me.
Yeah.
Go, hey, that's a key issue.
Yeah. It's all right. You can see it's not because of the big logo, but the early one, it had Marvel's Greatest Comics was only small on the top, so you might have been fooled with that one. I'm sure I've been fooled before with reprints, not realizing. Fortunately, not like in a really bad way. I didn't get ripped off or nothing.
I got some of those, I think.
Attack of the Awesome Android. So apparently it was Superman's 85th birthday this week.
Yeah, I didn't realize
No, I need to die.
I didn't realize Superman publication date is 2 months ahead of a cover date.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because the cover date shows that Superman is on June 1939, not April.
Yeah.
But
I was confused about it because I always thought Superman was older than my dad. Because I remember thinking my dad was older than Superman, was younger than Superman, but older than Batman. But apparently he's older than Superman as well, my old man. It was his birthday, 31st of March. So he's like 2 weeks older than Superman, my dad.
so that book makes it. How much more does that book worth if you got Mark Jewler in there?
I don't think Mark Jewler is making any difference to the pro. I don't think so. Unless you happen to find some rabid Mark Jewler's collectors who don't have the book and it's hard to get hold of. I can't imagine the Mark Jewler's doing an awful lot for it. I think they're more of just a little bit of fun. I think I always imagine it as that anyway. But yeah,
I like it when it's more visible outside than. You have to open inside to find out if it's some kind of.
Yeah. It's funny what people collect, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Do people collect like inside stamps?
I don't know. What the old Marvel value stamp? You mean?
Yeah.
I guess there must be some people who are trying to get all of them. Yeah, I've got I've kind of got like a little thing where I'll kind of want to think about collecting all the appearances of the Scourge. You know, when the Scourge turned up in Marvel and was killing supervillains. I know
10 to 25% bump if a key issue.
Is it?
All right. Metarock says.
Okay.
Hello, Highlight Comic Bro.
Oh, right. Okay. So he reckons 10 to 25% bump if you've got a Mark Jewler on a key issue. Okay. And hi, Aaliyah.
Hand pink waving.
Nice tentacle cover.
Tentacle. We got. You gonna do tentacle cover? Do you have
tentacle action there?
You did tentacle on a.
I can't remember if we did tentacles. I can't remember. We might have done.
Oh.
Fight news.
Is it one the poster?
Looks like it's a poster for a upcoming fight, like a promotional poster for a boxing or a wrestling match. I don't know.
Merak said he did it long ago. You guys did it long ago.
What did you do long ago?
Tentacle covers.
Oh, did we? Okay, right. Yeah, tentacle covers. Yeah. Geez, I didn't even forget what we were spoken about. That's how bad my memory is. Oh man. Cool. Marvel's greatest comic starring Fantastic Four. It's surprising how quickly they went to doing reprints as well, actually, on the comic. When I've got one of my birthday books from 1969 is a reprint of an earlier Spider-Man. I suppose we're only even about 6 years old at that point.
Oh, yeah, you ought to have a topic called reprint. You can only say
all these facsimiles that they do of like keys, I swear they could do a facsimile run and like just sell a whole run like Spider-Man from issue 1 as facsimile, or I'm sure people would buy them.
Yeah, at least the first 10 issues or something.
Yeah. In fact, and like if after 10 issues the sales aren't good, stop doing it.
Yeah.
But I can imagine people who would love to like who can't afford a bloody Spider-Man, who can afford an Amazing Spider-Man run, Like, but getting facsimiles of each one, I think that would sell.
What happened to Ray again? Oh, there you go.
Superman facsimiles, Batman facsimiles, early issues, or I suppose they just do the trades instead, don't they? Is Fantastic Four still running at the moment? They still got a comic book. They didn't have a comic book for a while, did they? Fantastic Four. Does anyone know?
The last one.
Okay.
That's my run.
Okay, 1968 was the year Marvel stopped having distribution limitations. Fastest way to dump paper in the stand was to reprint the previous years. Okay. Yeah, Metarog only has Amazing Spider-Man 101 to 140. That's more than I've got, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. There's another mini-series I'm trying to finish off. It's a 6-parter. The Female Furies. I've seen people saying, "Oh, it's super woke." This one apparently, and lots of people didn't like it. So I don't know what it's going to be like. I've only got 3 issues so far. Number 6. Apparently, they defeat Darkseid to finish off this story, like a woman's revolution on Apocalypse. Fair enough.
What year was it? So that it's super woke.
I see someone posting about it. I can't remember on Facebook or something. Said, "Oh, that's super woke rubbish." Blah blah blah. What people are like.
Hey,
I'm going to collect it anyway because I like the Female Furies. Like a Manhunter run. I think this is the most recent Manhunter run. Martian Manhunter. I think I got about this. I think this is the 3rd or 4th Martian Manhunter series. I think it's the 3rd. I know I've got at least 2 other Martian Manhunter series in different boxes though. This one was all right. It wasn't great. It was okay as stories go. Wasn't my favourite Martian Manhunter run. And my favourite one was Mandrake on the art and Ostrander doing the stories. That was a good run. This is it's almost like a retelling of his origins when he comes to Earth as policeman John Jones, and his cop partner discovering that he's actually an alien kind of thing. And there was other Martians in it. So I think it was white Martians in it as well, or a white Martian. No, I think it was a Martian criminal that hid in prison and somehow escaped. And I think it's retro kind of worked in here that when he was a cop on Mars, he was actually on the take. So he was like a bent cop on Mars. That was the retro fitted into the story, which I'm not that comfortable with.
Hey, Karate Kid #1.
Karate Kid. Yep.
Is it in good shape?
It's not fantastic, no. It's got a corner missing down here. Why, are you after one in the good shape, are you?
Yeah, I got one, but not in good shape.
Oh, no, I don't care about good shape. Obviously, it's not.
I want to get Mike Will to sign it.
Okay. It's nice if it's in good shape, but I'm not really fast. As long as I've got the story to read, and if I can complete the run. This is a rather crazy run as well. I mean, karate in superhero comics has always been wildly unrealistic, hasn't it? To be honest, giving karate powers to the level of stupid. To be honest, I think I saw a Karate Kid in this one. He uses his karate to stop an earthquake. I'm sure someone's got an earthquake machine, and he uses his powers to punch the ground and reverse the earthquake back in the other direction, or some kind of nonsense like that.
Asian representation, bud. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can do that, can you? Have you got that martial arts skill? Then have I got martial arts wrong all this time? But they really overplay. He's meant to be able to do all the martial arts in the galaxy or something like that. That's what he was later done.
I think it's reasonable.
It's just.
I think it's reasonable, man.
Metarog sounds reasonable to me. Yeah. There you go. This, I think I use this one on Anachronistic Covers Week because he's fighting against cavemen.
Oh, I need to complete that. How many issues is that?
Only about 15, I think. I'll let you know in a minute when I get to the end. Yeah, 15. But it doesn't actually finish properly in here. He goes to the future and meets Commandy in the future.
Yeah, I
And
collected both Commandy and Karate Kid, so I would love that copy right
Yeah,
there.
it finishes in the Commandy. Right, next up I've got Cole. This is my Cole run is in here.
Cole, okay.
Yeah, did Ray show this a couple of weeks ago?
I think so.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Starts off being the Conqueror, ends up being the Destroyer, is it? I can't remember now. But there are some great covers in here. The Demon Hordes of Tulsa Doom. Night of the Red Slayers. If people like Conan and they can't afford to get a Conan run, get a Cole run because it's a lot easier to get.
Bill says great man in his barbarian comics. Like
Absolutely, yeah. I know you don't like them much. The Lurker from Below.
Bill's probably going, that's not Conan.
Exactly. He's got the Conan run 4 times, I think. The amount of times he shows it off, I can only imagine he's got at least 5 copies of each. The Dwellers in the Depths. Wolf's Head. I'll keep an eye out for some damsels in distress.
That's in the distress right there? Or is she dead already?
Yeah, she's kind of. I suppose you could say she's in distress. She's on the floor.
People are going to say she's dead. She's not dead.
No, I don't think she's dead.
Roger said,
Monsters of the Warrior Queen.
Roger said, Cole predates Conan. So there, Bill.
Yeah, he sure does. And I think I was mentioning this before when you showed it a couple of weeks ago. By This Axe I Rule is like a well-known story. I think it was originally made for Conan or something, but he had to rewrite it for Cole for some reason. I can't remember why. I think originally it wasn't accepted. Something happened with it. So a while since I looked up on it, but this is a classic story. By This Axe I Rule. There's about 20 heavy metal bands who've got songs called "By This Axe I Rule" because it's obviously a influential story. The Fiend in the Flame. There's a nice skull floating there. Giant hand cover. Well, it's not much a hand. It's a talon, really. Giant talon cover. I'll have to make a note of this one and make by this comic magazine I muse, says Musings. Barbarian's Last Battle. Cole the Destroyer. When Strikes the Kraken. If I remember rightly, I can't remember now. I'm sure Cole's not quite as much of a womanizer as Conan. I'm sure he has a wife. I'm confused. He has a wife, and I can't remember if she dies and he doesn't take another bride or so. I can't remember now. I forget it's what else since I read it, but I quite enjoyed this one when I read them.
Neither
not bad.
Cover.
Not bad stories at all.
What do you mean, Roger? What Roger means when he say needs a manicure cover?
I think it's the talon cover. The long claws on the look. It's you don't want them hands scratching your back, that's for sure.
I don't know if I want a manicure hand to scratch me either.
No. The City of the Crawling Dead. And Talons of the Devil Birds.
More manicuring.
Valka, no mortal blade can slay this bird of prey, and its touch is death. That's always annoying. That's his curse rather than Crom. Old Conan says. He says, Valka, Falca, help us! My axe cleaves right through this shadow beast, but his grip can crush us both like fallen leaves. I say she might be in distress.
I think Grayman is auditioning for our reading session.
Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting for someone. I'm waiting for someone with some money to pay me to do some voices. I don't think it's ever going to happen, though. The thing in the dungeon. Into death's dimension. The swirling vortex of water there. From Atlantis he comes to battle for a throne.
Merog is Merog says, "Nice run, Gray." My code.
Yeah.
Wick.
Gashka. What's this? What's this, Rayman? What's this I have here?
That's a one-eye cover.
It's a one-eye cover.
That's a good
I'm going to
one.
remember that when that comes up.
Yeah. Hold on to that. Don't lose it.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember when he comes to it. Right, Tulsa Doom has returned once again. He's got him trapped inside a cube. The creature in the crown.
Did you complete your cold run?
Yeah, I've got a full Cole run. My Cole run is complete. This is the last one. In Cole's last battle versus Tulsa Doom.
So you say you got full run of that?
Yeah, 29 issues. Right, then there's another Cole the Conqueror, which I don't have many of these.
Conan run. I guess it's a doable then, huh?
Exactly. I can't afford the Conan run. But if I see them, I'll pick them up when I can. But yeah, it's not going to happen. So I've only got 3 of this Cole run. This is quite a nice painted cover, actually. Let's take it out there. It's quite a nice painted.
It's a new book, huh?
I'm not sure how many are in this run, but if I see them, I'll pick them up. Try to. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, and this is another Cole one. This is a Dark Horse Comics Cole. I think I got this as I think this was an AOK from Geeky Pete. Just Cole. I think it's the Hate Witch #2. So I need to get the rest of the run so I can read the rest of the story.
Boobs is hidden, man. That's not a good boob cover.
It's what, sorry?
Boob is hidden. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, slightly hidden boobs. Andrew, she's doing unsatisfactory covered boobs week. I'm not sure about King Conan. I can't say I see an awful lot of King Conan around, but I'm guessing King Conan's a lot easier to find than the original Conan run. I would imagine. All yours, Ray?
Man, I guess.
What? Is it Norman next?
Yeah.
I've lost my track. Yeah, yours Norman next. Way, that's right. Yeah, go on then.
These are just random books that's in my box.
Are you putting them on the big screen yet? I've tried dragging them over. I'm not sure if it's gone yet.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Now. Cool. It's running a bit slow again.
I
love Dial H for Hero. I love it. I've got all them.
You got all of them?
Yeah, I've got the whole adventure run. I've got the original Silver Age run in the House of Secrets or Mystery. I think it's House of Mystery. I've got New 52 run. I've got loads of Dial H. I love Dial H. Mystery in Space. Good.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Look at the destruction.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a few more than Mystery in Space, but yeah, House of Mystery. I've got that one. I think I've used that in Sporting Week on Cover Slingers, I think. Yeah, I'm so used to Ray being after me. I forgot that Norman went in first this week. Battle Classics. Nice. GI Combat. Nice. Dial H for Hamburger. What are you talking about, Paolo? Dial V for Villain.
These are just random books. I need to organize.
Blue Beetle. You know what? I don't know if someone made a typo, but I saw someone selling the Blue Beetle, the first one, issue from that run, #1, for 32 quid. I was like, that's got to be a typo. It's either £3 or £2, not 32 quid.
What's the 32 quid? How much is that?
Well, that's about $35, $40, something like that.
Wow.
I'm sure that book is not worth that money yet.
I mean,
And he was,
what's his
I know
name?
there's a film.
Is the first appearance?
It was the first appearance of Fire Fist. Is he going to be the villain in the new Blue Beetle movie or something? I don't know.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
someone snapped out for 32 quid. I was shocked.
Anybody collecting Nazi flags?
If I see War Comics, they're cheap enough. I'll say yes. You know.
Yeah, it's just dollar books.
Yeah, they're all reasonable stories, aren't they? It's like a Mystery in Space. They always got, you know. I'm trying to get horrors, but you don't get that many sci-fi books, do you? Really? That's quite a cool sci-fi book. It's just like horror, but sci-fi horror almost, isn't they? Them sci-fi ones. GI Combat. Yeah.
Some more GI Combat.
Yeah, good stuff.
This is some dollar run Green Lantern.
Emerald Dawn, yeah. Oh yeah, Emerald Dawn 2.
Just random as heck. That means I need to organize this box.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to do with these, all these random issues.
Yeah, we just buy them because they're dollar ones, is it?
Yeah.
You haven't got the whole stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. I've got to try my best to get as much of the story as possible. You know, I try to, obviously the big long runs you can't get all of them, but short runs I want to have them all. Otherwise, it just feels.
Maybe I just.
That Mosaic, Green Lantern Mosaic, I have got that run as well, but I found out one of the worst Green Lantern runs ever. I just found it really dull.
Is it no good?
Yeah, it wasn't a great run. I remember not being. The concept was quite cool.
Merrock said he'll help me organize tomorrow.
Yeah, that's cool. So the concept of Mosaic is like I can't remember if it was the Owens or some other race. They basically stole a square from like hundreds of different planets, and they made like a patchwork, a mosaic kind of civilization.
How's this story?
I thought I had the whole Guy Gardner run, but it turns out I had some missing, so they're on my list. I need to finish them off. Yeah, that's not a bad one. That Guy Gardner one's quite cool. He had like a yellow lantern ring, but then about.
You see how random this box is?
That's old. It looks old anyway. That's no 20 Thunder. 20 Thunder.
Cool. I like that one.
But he becomes an alien for something. They kind of decided he was an alien all along, and he becomes Guy Gardner the Warrior.
Spectra.
Yeah, I got that run as well. That's a cool run. Spectre.
I like Spectra though.
Adam Xanadu's in that as well.
What is this? What is this?
That's the Green Lantern where they destroy Coast City.
Mm.
That crosses over with Superman when Superman gets reborn. I've actually got 2 copies of that. I've got one in my Superman box and one in my Green Lantern box. That's the start of where he becomes Parallax. Once Coast City gets destroyed by Mongol and Cyborg Superman, that's when he starts going crazy. Nice old Flash, cool. Got that one. Al Desmond, his mate.
Hello, Mom. 23.
23.
23 month.
I've seen him before. Hi there.
I have 1 and 2 somewhere just to think.
Justice League. I ain't got any of them.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
I think I've seen it around, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with that character really.
How's the Justice Inc., Roger? Hey, Biggie.
Hey, B-Shack. I've only got 1 comic of that. Someone gave it to me for free, so may try and get the others if I get a chance.
Hey, no, Sikotron, how are you? Sikotron say he likes our Superman audio because people are reading it for him.
Oh yeah, that's cool. 5-star superhero. What's that say at the bottom? Superstars.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. Okay, that looks cool.
Spectacular.
Who doesn't like a spectacular?
Yeah.
I like a spectacular.
Oh, some old Legion.
Oh yeah, nice. Can't go wrong with some old Legion.
Some. This box is so random. Star Trek.
Star Trek. That is random.
At least I sorted up by DC. At least it's all DC.
Star Trek mind meld.
I try to use it in double gang on this one.
I've got that.
You were yelping about this on the double gang.
I think I got about 5 Star Trek comics. I got them in a lot, and they were like annuals. And I thought, well, it's a complete story, so I'll keep them. And they're quite good, not bad stories. I like the Star Trek universe anyway. So
And they're episodic, so it doesn't. You don't need a whole run.
no, exactly. Especially if you've got the annuals.
This is what issue is this? 31. I need to collect Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, I'm collecting that run. Still got a few more to go.
I don't want this particular run, but from the original run.
Oh right, yeah, I haven't got many of the original one. I've only got about 3 of the original one, I think. But if I see them, I'll pick them up. It's one of those ones I'm collecting, but I'm not collecting. If I see them and I've got the money, I'll buy them. But I'm terrible. I think I nearly had. Some guys showed a load of E-Man comics, and they're only £2 each. And I'm thinking, do I want to collect E-Man comics? Because I know Roger's got E-Man.
Looks like I had some. I didn't put it away in Mike Will's comic book when I had these out for Metalrog.
Yeah, don't leave him around Metalrog. He'll nick them. He likes them superheroes. Legion of superheroes. Check his pockets when he leaves your place.
Secret of Legion of Superheroes.
Frisk him before you let him out. You can't trust that, Roger.
What is this, Roger? Secrets of the Legion of Superheroes.
Oh yeah, that's when they discover that RJ Brand's got a secret son, and it's one of the Legion, and they have to find out who his son is.
Last 2 books on this pile.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with 100-page giants. I love the
100-page giants.
Yeah. See, Roger says he's got all those Legion of superheroes, but I still wouldn't trust him, though. Wouldn't trust him. He might want more than one. You know what he's like.
Okay, Ray, your turn.
Okay.
He'll nick them and they say they're Narman variants.
We'll go West Coast Avengers.
Has he put you on the big screen? Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. West Coast.
Ooh, yeah.
I like that run. That's a good run. Oh, spoiler, Roger. You just told Narman now. I managed to keep my big mouth shut for once. I knew it was, but...
Number 2.
Yep. Blank.
Hello, Brian. How are you, sir?
That's the mini series. I don't know if I've got the. I can't remember if I've got the mini series or not.
Yeah,
That came before the
4 issues.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've got that. I think I have. I know I've got the full one afterwards. Yeah, I really like that West Coast Avengers one. Actually, I've read that a few times, and that's one that I collected from issue. Well, no, actually, I didn't collect it from issue 1. I keep thinking that I did, but I think I collected from about issue 10. And then later on, when I come back to comics in 2018, I filled in all the gaps. Yeah, number 1. Yeah, that's some cool characters on it. Iron Man. I like Iron Man. Like Teagle. Like Wonder Man. Hawkeye's cool. All great characters. Hank Pym joins the team. Moon Knight joins the team. Vision, Wanda was on their team as well. I forgot about them. Yeah, but all cool stories.
You have the whole run?
Yeah, I got the whole run. It's kind of like perfect sort of superhero sort of time because the stories aren't too silly like they maybe would have been a little bit earlier, and they're not like too bloody deep that they get nowadays, where like they get too stuck into like, I don't know, narratives or whatever, and just don't tell a good superhero story for me. I want to see good fights, you know, good like villains challenging them, and then them coming up with good ways to beat them. That's what I like with my superhero stuff. Enjoy your dinner. That's Master Pandemonium. He was a pretty cool villain. His arms and legs are made out of. He was quite weird. His arms and legs would detach and become demons, and he'd be like a head and trunk on the ground. It was quite weird. Griffin. Griffin's mutated into a even more Griffin-like form. Got a fair few there, Ray. Quite a good run. Graviton.
Yeah, I'm missing a few.
Yeah. Who was it saying the other day? Graviton, his origin was that he wanted to get with girls or something like that. He wanted to get a girlfriend and somehow he got the powers trying to get impress a woman or something. Someone was saying that.
A lot of people collect those border covers.
Yeah, that 25th anniversary one is quite collectible. There you go. There's his demon arms and legs being ripped off. I showed that on Cover Slingers once. It was Butt Week. We did Butt Week, and that woman in the cliff face there, her name is Butt, but it's spelled differently. It's Butte. I think it's pronounced differently. I think it's pronounced Butte or something like that. But I was trying to mess with Matilda and being a smart ass. So I was saying that's a Butt. Her name is Butt. It's just a different spelling. And obviously, Matilda, with the kind giving nature that she has, gave me a 6 or something crap like that for it. So another one of my plots that blew up in my face when Matilda's concerned. And also on that week, I showed a Hellblazer.
The century is 100. I couldn't even convince the century is 100.
Yeah, I know. She gets an idea in her head. She's unmoving. Yeah, that was the only thing I was kind of not that keen on that story was what they did with the Phantom Rider in that West Coast Avengers. They basically had him abduct blinking Mockingbird, and I think he mind controlled her to blinking Bee's girlfriend or something like that. I think he used some kind of herbs to cloud her mind or something. I can't remember now. But yeah, that was a bit of a not so good section of that run. But stories are good. But if you was a fan of the Phantom Rider, I can't imagine you'd be that happy with it. Zodiac Attack. I'm pretty sure the West Coast Avengers annual, the first villain they faced, I think, was Quicksilver. Quicksilver had gone mad at that point. It is true. Read Avengers 158. Graviton's all like, now that I can blow up the Earth, will you go out with me? Nah. Maybe it was Paolo who said that then, that Graviton got his powers to impress girls.
Really?
Taurus versus Moon Knight. Those Zodiac, they got around quite a bit. I think that's probably the second Zodiac as well, because I think the second Zodiac were all LMDs, life model decoys. Oh yeah, Phantom Rider back in the present day, trying to kill Mockingbird for killing him in the past.
Now, would that be a woman in distress?
Yeah, it certainly would. She certainly does look like she's having a bad day of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point, Ray. Good point. You might want to put that one aside, mate. Oh. One eye cover?
One eye cover, yep.
Maybe.
That's all you see is one eye.
Yeah.
You cut that off. You cut the sheet.
Yeah. That giant's got fleas.
Cool looking Doom.
Doom. Dr. Doom. Oh.
How's your reaction channel going?
Not too bad. Well, same as anything. I've got about 70 odd subscribers now.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
I'm sure the Argentinian music reactions have got some views. The actual trailer reactions Not much. Now and again, the one will get a few good. Maybe I'll put like 3 on, they get like 2 views, and then suddenly I get one that got 50 or 60 views. The one I did, I think I put it up on my channel as well as the Reacts channel. Popeye the Sailor. That's got about 70 views. There's a new like fan film of Popeye the Sailor.
Tell you what, if any of the K-pop songs, and the old Englishman try reaction to, just title the old Englishman reacting to K-pop song.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I will do that actually, because I am gonna branch out and do music from other countries, like Bollywood films and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna try and do some reactions to different places and hopefully grow the channel in different areas. Is that the second annual you just showed there, Ray, or first annual?
Number 2. That's number 2.
2. Okay, yeah. I think the first one is when he faces off against
Yeah,
Quicksilver.
I don't have that one. And number 3.
Number 3. I don't think I've got those annuals, 2 and 3. I don't think I've got them. I'm terrible with that though. I get the full run and I show it in a video, and then Roger goes, "What about the annuals?" And I go, "Oh, the annuals! I always forget the annuals."
Now we get the Avengers West Coast.
That was the Avengers West Coast, wasn't it?
The West Coast Avengers.
Oh, it's just they've changed the order of the word.
The name.
Right. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that was weird. What did they do that for? I didn't even realize it. Yeah, the West Coast Avengers. They changed the name to the Avengers West Coast.
West Coast.
Okay. Maybe they wanted to have the Avengers big on the top. So
those Avengers titles are really confusing me. Some of them they said New Avengers, and then there's a New Avengers and different. Is there a difference between those 2 titles?
No, I don't know. Yeah, they do get confusing sometimes. Avengers West Coast, Atlantis Attacks. It's another annual.
Number 4.
Yeah. It's the same run though, just to change a name. Mm-hmm. With friends like these. Yeah, I think Wanda's gone mad again. She has a habit of going mad, poor girl.
Those seem to be in good shape, Ray.
Yeah, they're all in good shape.
Didn't one have a jump at some point because there was some TV show or something? I'm sure I remember vaguely one of the West Coast Avengers comic books suddenly jumping up in price. I can't remember what number it was though.
Was it the one with the White Vision?
Oh yeah, that's right. The White Vision. That's right. Yeah.
And I don't.
Suddenly took off, didn't it?
You don't have that one?
No.
It's probably gone back down again now. I should have thought. Wasn't it because they thought he was gonna be in WandaVision and he didn't turn up in WandaVision anyway? I don't think. Or did he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So, hey, is that first time that they show that particular scene?
Well, the White Vision. What scene?
Mephisto with the 2 Muppets.
Oh, that wasn't Mephisto. That was Master Pandemonium.
Is that an homage cover or is that a?
It might be. Yeah, maybe it's a homage to Mephisto. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
An earlier Mephisto cover. Yeah, it could well be actually.
Mephisto cover, isn't it? Right.
Yeah, you think you could be right.
Yeah.
But that's Master Pandemonium. He has his soul split into 5 pieces, and his raison d'etre is to try and get the pieces of his soul back. That might be a homage as well, Norman.
Right there.
That might be a homage.
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
That's it. Acts of Vengeance. I didn't suss that Master Pandemonium as being a homage, actually, but now you say it, I think it is a Mephisto appearance. Like, is it his first appearance? He poses like that on his first appearance, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. There she is. The witch is back, and she's madder than ever. Darker. So I kind of get a little bit annoyed with that trope of the hero becoming the villain, I've got to say. I like my heroes to stay heroes. I don't like them to become villains.
Especially one of my favorite. I like her.
Yeah, exactly. Family reunion. It goes the other way around, though. Then you get villains become heroes just as often, I suppose. The day the earth moved.
Well, I guess she's more of an anti-hero at that time, I think.
Yeah. Immortus. Yep, still Immortus. He's the one who becomes Kang, is he? Or is he the one after Kang? He's the same guy as Kang now, isn't he? I'm sure. Hmm. Avengers West Coast terminated.
I don't know, but I always want to buy Act of Vengeance just based
Yeah.
on Krang and Heather, but not really my wheelhouse. Okay.
What does Psychotron collect then? Do you know what he collects?
No?
Oh, okay. US agent. Oh, he's a Venom guy. Okay, Venom. The hyena. That's the original Human Torch there. In the red.
That's cool.
Yeah, the original Human Torch, the android one from the World War II.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's him. Death Web. The Spider-Woman.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to have to go.
Okay, mate.
I'm going to go. I'm going to tell my guys to come to your channel. Hold on.
Yeah. The link's in the description. Oh, no, you won't be in your description, will it? I don't think that copy's over, does it, the description? Anyway. Oh, yeah. Nice red foil.
yeah.
That's Mephisto, I think. Yeah, there's Mephisto.
That's the last one.
Okie dokie. All right. You off then, Norman?
Yeah, I'm going to provide you a link. Hey, guys, on my channel, go to Gray Man's channel, please. I'm off. Tomorrow I'll be at Gary's 1011 again. So
Okie doke.
come see me at 1011, guys.
Are you hanging out with Roger tomorrow, are you? Or is it later in the week?
Yeah, I'm hanging out Roger during the day. And
Can I make some videos? I'll take it.
yeah, we're gonna make some videos. I was hoping Roger and I could do the cover sling together in the same screen.
He won't have any comics though, will he?
Yeah, he'll use we'll use not my comic, but we'll show it, together.
Okay.
So
Good
anyway,
see you later, mate. Thanks for coming. Maybe see you next week as well.
hey Raymond, you have to what can you Raymond come to my Meet the Collector or not? You gonna keep on denying me?
Meet the Collector?
Yeah.
I can do. What time? When do you do it? What day do you do it?
Sunday. I would fix it so that we'll meet your hours.
Okay, well, we'll work on it then. We'll work on it.
Okay, and then Raymond, Raymond, you definitely need to be there. Okay, I see you guys.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
These Marvel Knights, I think I got these from Simple Simon. I think Simple Simon gave these to me for something. I can't remember if it was an AOK. I think it might be an AOK. I can't remember now. I'm sure I got these from Simple Simon, which is why I've got some modernish Marvel in my collection. Simple Simon gave it to me. And he definitely gave me these, the Batman 3 Jokers. He gave me these, I'm sure.
I love that cover.
Yeah, the covers ain't bad. The story was wasn't over infused with the story, I must say. But the covers are decent. Some iconic Joker images.